Sorry.
A story that updated mid-update is about money recovered from the laundering operation behind a Bitcoin theft that made somebody a lot of money until it all got seized. Today's not so critical update.
So yeah, this is a story. We've got the article from the BBC up here. Oh, it's changed since I saw it. Okay, right. So what happened was that Mike found a story about a bunch of Bitcoin being recovered from a hack of Bitfinex in 2016, I think it was. And the headline from the article that he posted was 3.6 billion. And I followed up with a quick one from the BBC saying 5 billion. And I guess BBC have fixed it. So
just split
closer
the
to
difference.
3.6.
So
yeah,
I believe to kind of settle that unsurety, it is that the BTC back then was worth today $5 billion. They've only recovered $4 billion.
Wait, the BTC back then was
worth like 70 million. Today,
$74 million, yeah.
Today it's worth 5 billion. They've recovered 4 billion.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think that is absolutely hilarious. My question is, if Bitcoin had tanked, would they bother trying to? It was like Dogecoin or something.
Well, it was a theft of $70 million, right? Because we don't go
70 million. That's worth 5 billion today.
Yeah. So if I steal $70 million worth of stock today, but in 5 years it's that stock vanishes, I still stole $70 million, right?
Oh yeah. It's just funny that like the ransomware guys held on to it all that time, they're like, so now they're investigating. Hang on, you know what? We should go after that. Like that's got a higher priority. You know?
Here's my
biggest
cash
question.
Out. My biggest question is: do the people affected, the customers of Bitfinex that were affected by the hack? Let's say I held 10 Bitcoin.
Oh my God! Do they get the Bitcoins back or the cash value?
$500,000.
They should get the Bitcoin back. That's what was stolen, right?
Do I get the BTC back, or do I get the money that it was worth back then? Because if it was the money worth back then, I feel very slighted.
Probably they got paid out at the time from insurance.
Most likely.
That covered their loss. And then if you that's a good question actually. If you get something stolen from you and you get insurance for it, and then that item gets recovered, do you still get the item back? And do you have to pay the insurance?
I remember that there's a lot of controversy regarding the Mt. Gox hack, the first big exchange hack that occurred. It tanked the Bitcoin market back in 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
And eventually a lot of the people just got I think it was like a flat $5,000 return, but they were saying, hold on, that's not fair at all, because my money is worth, it would have been worth this much today. Why should I only get $5,000? So it's very interesting. Definitely something we should keep an eye on. Fun that it's been recovered, because if I recall, this is the couple, right, that were laundering here in the US. They laundered $3.6 billion or something.
Yeah, it was recovered from the people laundering the money, not from the people who stole it.
Who stole it, right. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, big ouch. Yeah, insane.
And they were kind of clowns, right? Like they just had the password laying around, and it was very easy for them to get caught.
They weren't doing a very good job, I guess is the best way to put it.
I suppose at a certain point when you get blasé about these kind of things, you know, like the Mexican drug lords that were kind of packing walls with the cash because they just don't have anywhere to store it anyway. It's like, God, who cares? Whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
What is the motivation at that point? I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. Like once you've made your first billion in laundered money,
but you can't spend it.
Right, you can't spend it. Right? You just keep making more.
But then, if you start making large, but think about it, laundered money can still be questioned, right? Like if I'm a king criminal and I own 20, storage plots, like where you can like self-storage places, which is a very common place for money laundering because you don't actually need to record a lot of data about the customer, or you know, a laundromat or a car wash, similar to what they did on Breaking Bad. If I just go and start spending crazy amounts of money, the bank is going to start asking questions. The bank might report me to, I don't know who it would be. Would it be the what's the
government?
They report me to government, and
yeah,
and then they'd start inquiring. And it could very quickly start spiraling out of my control.
These guys should have watched Ozark.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, they should have totally watched Ozark. Maybe picked up a thing or two, like don't keep seed phrases lying around or whatever.
Do you want to spoil another show for somebody, Peter?
Oh, I should apologize. I was informed that yes, strong complaint against the show, and I sincerely apologize.
What did
for
you spoil
ruining
again?
The South Park movie. Because apparently I did I talked about it. I did an exposition, and our episode came out just a few days after the actual movie came out.
Yeah,
which I didn't know, and I'm so sorry.
Maybe we should start throwing. Anytime we got to remember to like throw big spoiler tags everywhere. You know. Yeah,
we need to give Mike more work to do. Mike, can you research every cultural reference? Make sure it's not a spoiler, and then it's into a big like. Spoiler.
Just on Ozark, I do want to say when Marty Bird doused the entire house with gasoline with the family still inside and set it on fire, that was shocking.
But
I still can't believe he did that.
I know that was amazing.
Yeah, and all because like this it was such a dumb reason too. Like he was just mad over that stupid thing.
He burned his pizza. Oh my god, where have you gone?
The craziest thing I think was when Master Chief showed up. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he just appeared, and then that was like crazy. I was shocked.
I did like out of the ashes, right? Like he just and then
he just appeared, but he was wearing like crazy clothes, like he had crazy drip on, and it was crazy. Yeah, and then wow,
because he was going to do battle with the drug lord, and like who even knows where that guy came from? Just like dropped out of a helicopter out of
just
nowhere.
Appeared. Yeah, I guess they had a contract with Microsoft for Halo or whoever owns it. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Like a product placement kind of thing.
Great show. Yeah, exactly. Really cool show, definitely.
And who knew his voice was that high and squeaky?
Sorry for ruining South Park movie. We're really sorry about that.
Did we also ruin Boba Fett and Star Wars?
No, you said that about the CGI. I didn't think that was I mean, I guess that could be a spoiler, but if you hadn't watched,
honestly, if you haven't watched this already, like that's on you. Yeah. If you're a Boba Fett fan,
agreed. Well, it wasn't Boba Fett. It was the Mandalorian. That was the mistake I made.
Yeah, I know. All right,
whatever. If you're watching our show, you deserve to have all your movies spoiled.
Yeah,
that's our promise to you.
Now our subscriber count is gonna tank.
Jesus.
Bye.